Say goodbye to the hemlock and the Vaznev class. Because with the new Warzone update, we have brand new meta loadouts that can help you drop your first 30 bomb. And the first gun we're taking a look at is this beautiful looking Chimera. Oh my god, that got a huge buff to it. Alongside these Akimbo and deagles, but not just any Akimbo deagles. Fully automatic deagles, baby. All right, let's go. If you guys didn't know, in the recent update, there was a huge update to weapons. Not just a Chimera, but a lot of guns you're going to see today. Basically making a lot of weapons you maybe have never tried before good. Oh my god, including the Akimbo deagles, which is a brand new weapon. Alongside the Chimera, that buff is literally going to make this thing OP. Oh my god, that could have been bad. Let's first talk about this Chimera class that just received a reduced animation when it comes to the first look. Which, if you guys don't know, basically is when you ADS your weapon or bring your weapon up. And a lot of people may have overlooked that, but honestly, you got to understand what the Chimera is best used for. Oh my goodness, through the water. If you guys don't know, the Chimera has always been the best weapon for these sniper support. It's the most viable weapon in almost every other situation. It succeeds in the medium range gunfights, and as an AR, is probably the best when it comes to close range gunfights. However, in previous builds, you always had to rock a rear grip or something for the fast ADS and sprint to fire time, because if you don't have that, then you kind of are just missing the point of what makes the gun so special. However, with the reduced first raise animation, we now don't have to worry about that. And this bad boy is doing numbers, dude. It's basically like you're rocking that rear grip without actually using that attachment. And now you can focus on something for either recoil stability, damage range, or even bullet velocity, which is why this gun is hitting so hard. And the next thing I'll talk about are these deagles. Oh my goodness, the shots are lined up and they're ready to go. Because although on the bottom right, it says I only have 4 attachments on this deagle, there's currently a glitch right now that is actually shows that I have 5 behind the scenes, which is making this gun hit and be a lot more accurate than a lot of other people's builds. So at the end of this gameplay, I'll show you guys how to do this glitch, but let's talk about the attachments on this weapon. On this deagle, I'm using a muzzle to help with the vertical and horizontal recoil control, because at the end of the day, this gun is going to have a lot of kick to it. So make sure you guys tune. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Are you good? I had to poke him to death. So make sure you tune for the gun kick and the recoil smoothness. You're also going to be rocking the best barrel possible, which I believe is the last one. And again, you're tuning for the damage range and bullet velocity, which is going to be key to using these weapons and having the utmost. Oh my gosh. Basically, if you want to do what I'm doing, you got to use that. I mean, look at this, dude. This thing is disgusting. And if you're wondering, Lucky, why using the deagles with the Chimera, I think it's a perfect combo. Instead of using it with the sniper, you know, Chimera and deagle, they're doing the job. They're doing the job. Also, I am using the last magazine size. That's going to go ahead. Oh, it shot his body. Oh my God, what a demon. I'm using the biggest magazine size because at the end of the day, right now, solos, I mean, you should get away with around 8 bullets. However, if you want to play quads or another beefy mode, then you're going to want to go ahead and rock. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I gotta do this for the Noti gang, baby. Come here, up your... Oh, my God. Make sure to turn on the Noties, baby. But I use the 13 just because there's not a lot of other attachments to use. So again, the 13-round magazine, it actually doesn't even reduce the hip fire or the movement speed to the weapon. You're still able to move around very, very fast considering it's a pistol and get away with it. Now, let's also not forget this gun's fully automatic, which is making it way more deadly than it needs to be. I mean, dude, look at that bad boy. Ghost doesn't even know what to do.
Good. That's one less loose end.
I just like that resurgence is disabled. Now, if you guys want to know how to do that glitch on the MP5, excuse me. Oh, daddy, chill, daddy, chill. But on the deagles, all you have to do is make the custom class that I give you guys in the pregame and save it as a custom mod. Oh, those shots, man. Now, as soon as you load up to the game, even in the pre-game, you'll have the 5th attachment. Once you actually get into the game, it takes it off. However, you still have its effects, meaning the recoil control and all that good stuff is still going to be active on the weapon. So with all that good stuff, that deagle is going to hit like a tank and have some pretty good recoil control like you guys are seeing me today. And if the glitch ends up not working anymore by the time you see this video, just go ahead and replace that Akimbo with a sprint to fire time. It's going to go ahead and give you guys the same effect. But right now, we have to close out this game. It's going to be all out in the open. I'm going to throw that box out to relapse on some of my perks and tacticals. Seems like shots are going off in the water. However, water's not going to be in the zone. We have a player directly in front of me. I'm going to buy this bad boy. I'm actually going to use this for cover. Oh, never mind. Oh my God, that could have been bad. If zone pulls back, we can hit loadout. Yep, perfect. Oh my God. Totally calculated, by the way. Now I'm going to do damage. I'm not trying to kill anybody here. I know I won't. Just trying to get live pings, do some damage, keep them at bay. This is the hardest part. If we can do this, we are good to go. Okay. Someone's coughing behind us. Relapse on some of these perks, and then we're going to hit this bad boy for a golden gas mask. That golden gas mask is going to be the key to winning this game. I'm going to go for the little high ground we got going on here. Check our left. Most likely going to have that player on the right-hand side. We're looking for 2 players. I'm going to back up even more. Got to get into cover. Nice. Zone is going to back up even more. Shots are going down. I think that's going to be Decker in front of me. I saw one of them. I'm going to go for the little bit of a partial high ground right here. I'm going to mantle this area just in case anyone goes for the left-hand side rotation a little bit early. Most likely he's going to die for the water. I'm going to throw a pre-stun right there. Go for the full kill. Go for the full kill. Yup. 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 Hey, buddy, rat. Boom, baby, next gun. Already, the next weapon is the Rapp H LMG comboed with the one and only, the new and improved MP5 that's replacing the Vasnev class. But just wait until you guys see what I have on these guns, because this Rapp H, oh my gosh, shoots, I think, faster than my MP5. I'm not even kidding. I gotta take a sip of the prime because this game's about to get insane. Now, you guys might be wondering, Lucky, I'm not that slow of a player. I'm not gonna use the LMG. I'm more of an AR guy. Well, just wait until you guys hear what they did to all the LMGs. If you guys don't know, the LMGs received a huge buff to, similar to the Chimera, the base animation when it comes to your ADS and sprint to fire time. Now, keep in mind, it wasn't just to this Rapp H class, but alongside the Socken LMG. Oh my goodness, dude, the 2Bs would have been nasty. The Rapp H, the Socken LMG, and the HCR LMG as well. Now, all these guns received a huge buff to them when it comes down to the base movement speed. So I'm able to do a lot of stuff like that. And I decided out of all the LMGs, I would take my favorite, be the Rapp H, and make a class for it to showcase it to you guys. But because I know a lot of you guys might like the Socken or the HCR, I'll have a class for each of those guns at the end of this video, because they all did receive the same buff at the end of the day. And if you're wondering, Lucky, why the Rapp H out of all the LMGs, well, the Rapp H has a very fast fire time. I think, matter of fact, the fastest fire rate time out of all the LMGs. And I think it works well with the recent combo it has, considering it as a faster ADS time. So why not use a gun with the fastest fire rate time? Now, on this LMG, I am rocking a muzzle tuned for my gun kick and recoil smoothness. Just like all LMGs and ARs, gun kick is probably the most detrimental thing when it comes to controlling recoil. Oh, dude, this thing is insane. On that same note, the Rapp H has a bit of horizontal recoil, so to counter that, I use the F-Tac Ripper, tuned for my recoil smoothness, of course, and aiming stability, which helps out a lot, and is why the Rapp H is shooting so straight. I mean, it comes with the same family as the Lockman sub and the Lockman AR. I think, actually, don't quote me. Oh my goodness. Now, also take note, I am not using a barrel, yet the gun is still hitting just as hard as that. And the reason behind that actually comes down to the bullets that I'm using. If you guys don't know, I'm using the high velocity rounds tuned for my damage range, as well as bullet velocity, making the bullets go a lot faster and hit a lot stronger. Now, although that doesn't have the same effects as the barrel would have, it doesn't have any negative effects, which is key to using this LMG the way that I'm using it. A lot of players might want to max out the damage, but at the end of the day, the LMG already hits like a tank. You don't need to overdo it, so might as well use the high velocity rounds and still have that fast movement speed, because the gun could only hit as hard as you pre-fire, or I guess pre-aim. If it takes you 3 seconds to get that gun up and you can't shoot a shot, well, it's not going to do the damage you want it to. And then finally, we have the aim OP sight, but take close attention. I tuned it for far, especially on the map of Ashika Island. You need to rock it close, and there's less visual recoil when you have it tuned in for such a far distance. Oh my God, that was sick. Little 180 action, baby. Yo, Uber! Uber! It's not my Uber. And then the laser tuned for my ADS and sprint to fire time, which is just going to go help the buff on the weapon. Oh my goodness. I mean, dude, I'm outgunning players with ARs and subs from that close range is insane. And the second weapon I'm using is the MP5, which is now absolute meta in my personal opinion when it comes to the SMG department. There might be a couple guns we're trying out later today that might counter that option, but I do believe the MP5 is a top 2 weapon, and bumping out that Vasnev from number 1 spot and sending it over to top maybe 5. Now for the attachments, I do have a muzzle and a barrel, again tuned for the gun kick, and then for the barrel tuned for the damage range and bullet velocity. And I decided to sacrifice a bit of my trace speed, which comes from the stock, for more of a snappy MP5 build. And by doing that, I'm using a rear grip to help with the ADS and sprint to fire time, 40 round magazine, and of course a laser for as well the sprint to fire and ADS time. Oh, those guys are done for. Let's go ahead and close this game out, though. We still have 10 players remaining with a zone. That's gonna cost me a lot to win, so if I do win this, you guys gotta drop a sub and leave a like on this video. I'm gonna throw that. If I hit that, you guys would have had to drop a million likes on this video. Rapp H is gonna put meow down. He's gonna go ahead and hold this throwing knife to the chest as he closes and cues into the next game. Reload this bad boy right here again. The reload time's not bad for the Rapp H considering it's an LMG. Let's go for a little bit of a right-hand side rotation. Let me just say this next gun is gonna blow a lot of you guys away considering it has not or ever been in close to the meta. So get ready for the next class here. Let's go ahead and go for the high ground. Now taking a look at this zone, we have a lot of players who are gonna be the outer ridge here who are most likely gonna try to take cover in the left-hand side or into the water. Considering the water is going to be very out of touch and hard for us to get on, we're going to go ahead and focus on the opposite side as we get that kill. Go back for the high ground, which is being the left-hand side. Most players in the water, if they're smart, they're going to just stay in the water. Call them, you know, Little Mermaid or no, a fish. That player inside the shed. He has a riot shield. I'm just going to do some damage to him. I'm not going to get the kill, but I don't want that riot shield guy to be left in a 1v1 against me. That is my weakness. Here's the guy on the left. Oh my god. Okay. This thing also wall-based because it's an LMG. I forgot. He's gonna go into the water. He's gonna go into the water. Riot shield player is still alive. And looking at the zone. Okay, this is beefy. But I'm deep. So what I'm gonna do is use this car for rotation. I'm gonna go all the way up on the left-hand side here. And we're gonna play this fast. We should have a player right there in the water. Immediately gonna get off. Not gonna look for the kill. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the high ground. Now, gas mask is gonna get ran through a little bit. Go ahead and grab that. I'm gonna check my right side just in case anyone zipped and I didn't hear them. Not gonna be the case. Boom, gas mask, perfect timing. Take the high ground. We hear the shots going off. We see the fights going off. Rapp H, show me some damage, baby. Show me some damage. Boom, baby, next gun. This next weapon, I promise you guys, is gonna replace that Hemlock meta combo with the Balisik pistol that just got a huge update to it that nobody's talking about. Let's go, baby. And also, this gun has no recoil. Oh my god. Last night I spent the entire day tuning this weapon, finding the perfect attachments that made this thing just as overpowered as the Hemlock, if not better. And through hours and hours of research, I also found something that was a little bit more unique, and that was on the Basilisk pistol. In the first time forever since the game has been released, even in Warzone 1, there is now an attachment that makes this gun so unique that you could actually tune. And as you guys already saw how important tuning is on weapons, we'll get into that in a bit, but now let's talk about the hidden weapon I'm using right now, the Lockman 5.56. Oh my god, up close, it has received the biggest, oh my god, buff to the game. And just to put it in perspective, what exact buff is on this weapon? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Close mid damage increase. Maximum damage range increase. Mid damage range added. Minimum armor damage added. Semi-auto damage increase. And upper torso multiplayer increased as well. Oh my god. This thing is going to hit harder than an LMG, or at least most LMGs. That's not him. There's another one. Hello. Oh my god. The wall bang. I mean, what are you doing then? Dude, this thing is so easy to use. I love it. Dude, it's so unfair. I love it. Is it bad that I love how unfair this gun is? But now let's talk about the attachments that are actually on this AR that's making it so overpowered. Oh my god. The muzzle, of course, which you guys know, tuned for the gun kick control and recoil smoothness. Jesus, dude, this thing. The best barrel possible. I forgot the name of it, but that's going to go ahead and increase the damage range alongside the bullet velocity, and actually helps with the recoil control as well. Oh, dude, this thing is shooting nukes, man. Now, I went up to a 40-round magazine. If you're playing out Mods, I'd definitely go to a 60, but 40 I found as the sweet spot for Ashika Island, whether you're in solos, duos, trios, or even quads. Now, subject to change, you guys can either rock a sight or the high velocity rounds, which I decided to use because it just increases the damage when tuned for the damage range of bullet velocity. This thing is an absolute, oh my god. I promise you, you guys have to try this gun out. Look at this. Fly like an eagle. And also, you guys heard me talk about the MP5 being a top 2 SMG. I have another SMG for you guys at the end of this game as a little bonus for you guys that received just as much of a buff as a lot of the weapons you've seen today. Who is shooting at me? Oh, are you good? With that bonus weapon, you can combo with any of the guns I showed you guys today and absolutely beam up players. Now onto the Balisik pistol, which you guys have seen already, but the attachments I'm using are very similar to what I've used in the past. The barrel speed reloader for the faster fire rate. the rear grip to help with the sprint to fire and ADS time, the trigger for the fire rate, and of course the snake shot rounds. Now, that one secret thing that they just added is snake shot rounds could finally be tuned. So now not only do the snake shots gonna hit like an absolute tank, we could tune them for the damage range and bullet velocity, which is beyond broken. There's a reason why you weren't able to do that in the past, and honestly, they should have nerfed the weapon. Oh my god. Oh, the fourth hit let us do that. Oh my god, how am I alive? Oh my goodness. We already have 20 kills. But yeah, there was a reason why you weren't able to do that on past weapons, but now they let you, and they didn't even nerf the weapon. It's still as hard hitting as it was once before as it is now. The only difference is you can tune the weapon now. Mortar strike. Oh my god, this just got really intense. Now, I'll show you guys the exact attachments at the end of this game alongside the bonus SMG, but let's go ahead and close out this match. I'm gonna throw that portable radar there to do what portable radars do. Hopefully give us some pings. Then I'm gonna kind of creep up here. Close that door as well. We got smokes going off. This player right here. Well, there was a player right there. That nade's not gonna reach. Calm down, Lucky. Calm down. Ain't gonna reach. I'm gonna go ahead and beep it about boop. Oh my god. I did not mean to do that. AUV's gonna help us. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we win the last game, ladies and gentlemen? Oh man, this is gonna be tricky. Shots. How much plates I have? I have a good amount of plates here. Why would you shoot me? I was gonna let you rotate for free. How are you still alive? Okay, we got a guy smoking across to us. So he's going to most likely take our bottom control, which should be fine. I don't have a gas mask, so this might be a little bit tricky. Yep, I love it. Gas mask play, right? Gas mask play? Because you had a gas mask play, baby. I could read into the future or tell into the times. I can do something with the future. Go to mount. Assist. I'll take it. I'm gonna stow that, put that away, get this. Now I got extra smokes, extra nades, and we have zone. I'm gonna smoke them. What's that gonna do is boost their confidence, so hopefully get a rotation in without looking at me, and I can go for this high ground. Oh, there's only one guy left. Oh my god, this is for 25 kills too. I marked that. Oh my god, it's brutal, baby. Boom, next gun. And the last and final weapon is the MX-9 to get an increase in minimum damage to player's armor. First attachment is going to be 508 barrel, tuned for recoil steadiness and damage range. 7 milliwatt laser, tuned for your sprint to fire, and just halfway down your ADS time. The Chrono Mini Dot or any sight, but tuned for ADS and all the way far to help with the visual recoil. The FTAC C11 comb, which is going to be tuned for ADS time and your aim walking time. And of course, the 32 round mag. And if you guys want to see me test more weapons, make sure you guys check me out on Twitch.